And good midday to you. I'm the one and only. You know who I am. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. Glad to be here with you on this Thursday afternoon. Here in the city of Memphis, it is 69 degrees. 69 degrees here in the city compared to, I guess, what it was a couple of weeks ago here in the city. But thank you all for tools that we use. Let's see. I'm trying to see what is wrong here. There it is there. I'm seeing a heavy delay. Okay. I'm seeing a bigger delay than I thought on Freckleface. I was on your new page, and now you sending messages to us. Why would I send a message to you? Okay. Well, why would I send a message to you? Huh. But I'm looking at something, and I was trying to figure out what was going wrong. I'm sitting here, I just got into the studio. I've been dealing with some other factors on this morning. Come on into the room. Come on in the room. It has too much of a, let me see. Let me do something here on the old computer. Okay. Yeah, I was having too much of a delay. Let me see if I can do anything about the delay. It's been a long morning. I've had to deal with some business thing. You should be able to see the chat on the video. I'm working out some of the kinks on it. This morning, just give me a second. Mississippi in the house. Glad to have Mississippi in the house. And what I should have did, I should have got up early. I wasn't feeling good, and I laid back down. And when I laid back down, I didn't get up on time to get up. I usually get up and start on all of this about an hour before the show. And if I get up an hour before the show and do what I need to do, I normally don't have any problems whatsoever. But some days you got problems, and some days you don't. So I'm very interested in coming up with the latest technology to do what it is that we need to do. And I'm trying to figure out why something is doing what it's doing. Thank you, Queen Supreme Butterfly, sending, let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Now let me go back and hit this button. I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg had any problems when he first came out of the with Facebook, because some will say you ain't supposed to have no problems when you create what it is that you're creating. Let me send my engineer. And again, this is my fault for not getting up in time to do it. But I just wasn't feeling good. I go back to the doctor on tomorrow. But I had a hell of a good show on this morning with the show. I mean, it was off the chain. The music show was off the chain. Yeah, John, there is somebody that is sending okay. Are you all seeing the show just fine on the new site? My engineer's telling me that it may just be this laptop that I'm on. He's sending me a picture. Let me call him, because I'm gonna stay here until.
Hello?
Aaron, are you
Yes.
you watching the show?
Yeah.
And because on this laptop that I'm watching the show on, my picture is frozen. So it's not frozen. I'm moving. It's moving. I'm
Yep.
so
Everything's fine. Been hearing the whole thing. Obviously, there's a slight delay between
sure.
when you're saying it, but no, nothing's been frozen.
Okay. So you think it's just this laptop?
I think that laptop may just need to be restarted, reboot.
Because I didn't cut it off. Well,
Yeah.
it cuts itself off, but I didn't bring it all the way down.
Yeah, I would just reboot that laptop. But no, I mean the stream is working fine.
Okay. So, but if I do it while I'm on the show, I'm gonna take the show off, right?
No, it won't affect the show at all.
Oh, it won't. If I reboot this computer while I'm on there, it won't
No,
do.
it won't affect the show at all.
Oh well, hell. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Aaron.
No problem.
All right. Yes. Okay. Damn. Do you think Mark Zuckerberg had these problems? But on my laptop that I'm using this on, my picture is frozen. But you all saying that you're seeing it just perfectly. Well, that's good. That's excellent. While we're talking, then I will. He said it wouldn't bother the stream at all. So what I'm going to do is bring it all the way. And I didn't do this last night. I didn't bring this. And I haven't used this laptop in a long time. This was one of my extra laptops, and I hadn't used this in a while. So maybe this was what was the problem, because when we first used this yesterday, I had no problems with it. But some of these older model laptops you cannot leave up. But we designed this, and we designed this quickly. Uh, and I'm grateful for him for just coming on in, doing the work that was necessary for us to do what we needed to do. Um, 'Cause I want to get into this subject. But if y'all can see me, maybe I'll just figure this shit out when the show is all when the show is all over. And thank you for coming to the brand new site, because I see your comments, and I see your comments well. All right. Thank you, Blue Jolly. You say it looks well, so you all can see me, and I'm just frozen on that particular piece. No, I don't want to use the iPad. Please stop giving me your suggestions. Thank you. I pay a man well to tell me exactly what I need to do, and a lot of times iPads cannot handle what is going on. It does good. It does good for Instagram. It's doing good for that, but for what we're running through it, we can't. Okay, and I just need to buy another laptop. That's just that simple. Uh, it's just as simple. Just going. If I feel like it when I get through, I will get another laptop. All right, but let's get into the subject for today. I'm looking at what is going on in the Memphis area and in the tri-state area. I'm looking at the number of killings and the number of murders that we're having in this area. And it's amazing to me that there is such an anger problem. He sent me a reminder link. Like I know what that is. Everyone, the link, the reload. I'm not talking about y'all out of Waller, Mississippi. That's not my issue today. That's not the issue. I'm talking about death. I'm talking about the murders. 200,000 people in Mississippi out of water. Maybe we'll talk about that at another time, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. In the city of Memphis, we've had nearly 60 murders since the beginning of the year. 60. We had a murder-suicide this morning. Man found dead this morning here in the city of Memphis. I believe that the student that was shot Monday over in Arkansas, that child, that 15-year-old has passed away. Well, my question comes today. Realistic, was that here in Memphis? Or he was telling me about a man shot and killed a guy because he asked for $200 that he owed the man. And this is a serious discussion, and I'm going to open up the phone lines in this hour to hear what you think that it is. Or in Jackson. Is that Mississippi? Yeah, I see 601 behind your name. What is the anger factor? But the biggest question is, we have all of these meetings. We have meeting after meeting after meeting. We have politician after politician after politician talking. And the murders are getting worse. The murders are getting worse. So my question today becomes, what do we do besides marching? Besides putting teddy bears up on a post? Besides having meeting after meeting to decide where we're going to have the next meeting, what do we do to stop the killing? And yes, I would agree. I've seen a couple of you say that we are desensitized. We hear about murders, we hear about killings so very often that we don't think nothing about it. Chattanooga, I don't know why you can't find me. It's www.cussingpastor.live. Let it scroll across the screen for you. Are we to the point that, yes, we are totally desensitized on this? I mean, have we reached a point that it really does not matter to us unless it's somebody that we know? When we turn on the news, that's all we hear about. We so-and-so got killed this morning. If I don't know him or you don't know him, do we really become traumatized? Or is killing the new norm? Somebody said it becomes down to economics. Too many of us have no stake in society. I don't know whether it's just economics. It's more than economics because, man, we ain't talking about my sweaters. We talking about killing. I wear nice sweaters all the time, so don't get excited about a comment on what we're talking about. Is it the new norm? Some say, one brother here is saying it's mental health. But the question is, what do? We talk about it all the time. We talk about it. We meet about it. We march about it. But is there? Are we gone? Are we lost? Okay, just tell me. Have we come to the conclusion that we are lost? No. Deborah Marshall up in Washington, D.C. says people have no regard for life. Timo out of Chicago says the brothers on the street are literally insane. So are we dealing then with an insane society? Or Are we dealing with a society that is hopeless? Are we hopeless, but many of us just don't want to admit the hopelessness? I agree with you, Ms. Marshall. They have no fear of going to jail. No fear of going to jail. Our police director here I think that Michael Rawlings is a joke. I do. That's our police director here in the city of Memphis. I think that he's a joke. Michael Rawlings is on his way out as director. I think it's April or May. He's in what is known as the DROP program. This is where police officers who have been there for a certain number of years they're forced into what is called a forced retirement. I think that he is just sitting back and waiting for his time to be up. Now that's my thinking on it. I think that he has no remedy. I think that the mayor of the city has no idea what the fuck is going on. I think the mayor who walks around with armed security 24 hours a day, I don't think that he has any idea of what to do. I don't think that the police department, and it's bigger than a police problem. Okay? It's bigger than a police problem because most of the people that are murdered are not murdered by strangers. Okay? They're not murdered by, you're murdered by someone that you know. Your brother, your sister, your best friend. Somebody you went to school with. You're murdered by a friend. Damn. So, nobody calls the police and says, I'm on my way to kill somebody. Somebody's asking me, what are you doing in your community to help stop the killing? Making you aware of what's going on? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You motherfucker, what you doing? Okay? What are you doing? I sit here day after day talking about the issues in our community. I've been to all of the meetings. I know all of the politicians. I've heard all of the promises that can be made. Had a guy killed. We had a guy that was released from jail for killing a girlfriend, who over the weekend killed the current girlfriend. Are our laws too lax? These killers have no fear of doing jail time. That's one thing. These guys are not scared of jail. They meet up with all their family and all their friends at the jail. Hey, y'all! Are the bonds set too low? One of my advertisers, I went by to pick up a check the other day, and I had held his check from last week. He said, man, don't hold no checks. The bonding business ain't what the bonding business has been, because due to the pandemic, they letting you out of jail. Huh? I said, even for murder? Yeah. They said the bond's so low that they can easily get out of jail. When Cheryl Wright was on trial, they set it for several $1 million. Well, when you get a several $1 million bond, you ain't going nowhere. Okay, you gonna be there. Is the cure for our problem? Is the cure for our problem the changing in laws, the changing in the judges that's set on the bench? Is this where it's got to start? Longer jail terms. Do we stop the plea bargaining? Do we allow the jails to get full? Just, hell, y'all in jail, we're just going to put y'all on top of each other. There is no rehabilitation programs. Linda on here saying they're eating better than some of us in jail. You're guaranteed 3 meals a day. No, in the city of Memphis, I wouldn't say that 80% of the murders are unsolved. The homicide department here does pretty well in solving murders. But as fast as you can solve one, or as fast as you catch one, there's 2 more. Yeah, free health care. Free health care. You got to keep him healthy. The law even says you got to keep him healthy, you got to get him medication, whatever his problem is. You got to fix his problem medically while he is in your care. You are a ward of the state. So I got out my paper today because I wanted to write down, because I want to deal with this. I want to deal with this issue. So, do we need higher bonds? Didn't they used to have the first 48 in Memphis? Yes. And really, I'm the reason that they don't have the first 48 in Memphis anymore. Some years ago, I did an investigative story on the first 48 in Memphis and found out, even though the production company that was producing the first 48 was making money on the advertising. The city of Memphis had a contract with that production company that we were not getting paid. The city of Memphis, we were showing our crimes all around the country, but the city of Memphis received no compensation. And then when I did a radio, was on radio or TV then, I think it was radio, when I did a story about that, the contract was not renewed. Does a killer, and you're realistic, you're asking a good question. Does a killer deserve a chance to get out? Is Sergeant Mason still around? Yes, she's around. She's still on the police force, and she's a first lady of a church. My dear friend, Caroline Mason. She's first lady of a church. She married a preacher who is also a homicide detective. Okay? Yeah. He's a homicide detective, pastor of a church, and she's married to him. She's around. I see Armstrong now even appearing on stories of First 48. Okay. But we have all of these murders. So here's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a chance to tell me what you think. Somebody put on their longer jail sentences. So do you think that if you murder someone and you're found guilty of murder, that you should go to prison for life? And life is actually 60 years. Instead, anyway. Do you actually think that a person that's ready to give you 2 or 3 life sentences? Do we become vigilantes? What? What do we do? What do we do? And, you know, this John Wick, you're really getting on my nerves. We as elders have to show the youth how to organize. That's where it... Organize what, motherfucker? What? What the fuck you want to organize? The killer's already organized. The gang members are organized. So when you come with that shit, we need to be better examples for them. They're killing all the goddamn examples. Shit. They killing up the examples. Doctor said I need to exercise to go walking. I ain't going walking. I ain't got time to go to no park. And if I walk in the neighborhood, I gotta be strapped. And when you're strapped, you gotta be looking over your shoulders. You can't concentrate on your walking. Don't worry about that blue bed. I can't. Don't worry about that. That's when I create my own page. Come on. See, we've talked about this, but what is the action that we're going to take? Do we have to demand that the politicians do their job? Come on. Do you think we need to go back to hard labor? Busting some rocks or put them in the cotton field? Or is the law as we know it just antiquated? It does not serve the times that we're in. They don't care. I'm not going out jogging. I can't jog nowhere. I ain't going out walking. What do we do, y'all? I'm going to open up the phones in a few. Somebody said make the murderers bust rocks every day. There's a story, and someone saying inmates have too many rights. There's a story in today's news here in Memphis where during the snowstorm we was having here, all the inmates were getting the vaccines. Okay. Do you think that we give criminals too many rights? Some brother on here said raise the cost of bullets. They're just gonna break in and steal. That's all they're gonna do is steal them. That's all they're gonna do is steal. That's all they're going to do. I'm going to stay for a little while over my hour for the midday show, and I'm trying to think of another subject to bring this into on the 7 o'clock show on this evening. Because this is something that we need to talk about. Okay. In Florida, inmates have a blue room. It's a room they get to go to when they get stressed. They listen to music and relax. So jail ain't jail no more, is it? Some of them ain't trying to get out of there. That's the reason I urge everybody to have a. Here's a breaking news story. 3 men on the run after man shot and left for dead in North Memphis. That just happened here. Let me see where it's located at in Memphis. I've been getting, since I got up at 5:30 this morning, and I was on air, it's been one news report after another of killing. This police are looking for 3 men after a man was found clinging to life and suffering from bullet wounds in North Memphis. MPD said the shooting happened around 11:40 a.m. Thursday at the intersection of Claybrook and Tutwiler. Paramedics immediately rushed the man to Regional 1 Hospital. Police said the suspect responsible for shooting the man fled the scene in an Infiniti Last seen traveling eastbound on Tutwiler. That just happened. Brother Sugar says, and they don't miss sex because they fucking each other, so that's not even a factor anymore. Y'all do know in Memphis we have a curfew law, don't you? Yeah. Y'all do know we have a curfew law. The police does not enact the police law. And I think it's about 11:30. I'll know this evening. I'll go back and pull it. We have a curfew law. But we let them walk all times of day and night. I don't have any pity. So that's the reason I don't get excited about police brutality. If you are a carjacker, a murderer, or a rapist, and the police beat your ass, hooray for the police. If you caught robbing somebody, trying to kill somebody, carjacking somebody, and the police beat your ass, I don't give a damn what color the policeman is. Hooray for the policeman. Your mammy should have beat your ass. Then we wouldn't have no problems with you out here. We wouldn't have no problem with you. It's bad, y'all. It's bad, and it's not about to get any better. Okay. One brother on here saying, drag him, buy a pickup truck. Shit, whatever works. Are we too soft on crime? Are we too sensitive for the crook and not the victim? Something is wrong, y'all. Something is wrong with our society. Something is wrong with our society. They get up, I'm going back and forth to jail. Look, I've been to jail 2-3 times. I don't stay long. It'd be a little minor shit. I'd be ready to get out of there. Fortunately, at this point in life, I know the right folk, and I don't be that long. You know, I've gotten set up 2 times. I walk in, I walk out, but goddamn. I was in there one time, I had to stay about 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Shit. And them motherfuckers in there comfortable. Hey, Pookie! Man, I ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, hey, boy, how you doing, man? I said, these motherfuckers know each other. I'm trying to sit up here and be quiet. Let me make my phone call. Shit. They know all the people that work at the jail by their first name. Man, you till the last time I was there working. How you doing on your job, man? I said, damn. Shit. Yeah, they got cell phones in jail, social media. Yeah, I seen some of the YouTube videos. That ain't jail. That ain't jail. That ain't jail. They get either. No, they ain't Ubering nothing to the jail now. Goddamn now. They're making rap videos in the jail. Shit. The one time I've been in the cell, and I knew I was going to get out. They just wasn't calling my name fast enough. I was about ready to take my sock and hang myself. How y'all do this shit? Go in that little bit of room and you go down to your pod. Joe Biden ain't gonna do shit. You motherfuckers believe that Joe Biden gonna do something. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't doing shit right now. I went down to the little pod. Man said, go stand in front of cell number 10. I stood. Then he hit a button. And the thing went, and I looked. Step in! I stepped in. Then went, and clink. Then I took my hands, I shook the balls. The motherfuckers didn't move. I looked around, had this cot in there with this horse blanket on it. You had this little thing over there where you piss and shit in. I guess somebody been in my cell, one more little roll of shit paper left. You wash your hands and shit in the same piece of equipment. And drink you some water. So I'm supposed to shit here and drink me some water out of the same thing I shit in. First time I've been to jail, they came back and brought us some sandwiches. Peanut butter. They had now jelly. And they made their own peanut butter there in the jail. They put nuts and shit in it. I couldn't eat that shit. Then they gave us some Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I know too many folk now. I ain't staying long. I ain't going in the back unless I did something treacherous. They didn't give me no cup. See, first time I went to jail Why you calling me? I ain't told you to call me yet. I don't want to tell you to Los Angeles. Every time I went to jail, this is before 201 Poplar. It's the jail then was in the building where you go to get your marriage license in. I went in there the other day when we went to get our marriage license, and I had a flashback, shit, because they used to be the jailhouse years ago. They gave me some Kool-Aid. I mean, well, yeah, it was Kool-Aid. But they didn't give us no cup. They gave us them little brown saucers like we used to have in the elementary school. They come by and they, like it was in a trout, dip you some Kool-Aid over in the bowl. And I went to drink my Kool-Aid and wasn't no sugar in it. So I said, sir, what? I said, I ain't got no sugar in my Kool-Aid. Who did they cuss my motherfucking ass out? Everybody laughed at me. But I thought sugar came in your goddamn Kool-Aid. I wasn't used to eating no homemade goddamn peanut butter. Shit. I said, oh no. I got to get out of this motherfucker here. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they go back to jail every day. Man, are y'all fascinated over a goddamn Coogee sweater? It's just a damn sweater. Talk about the goddamn issue. Nobody giving a fuck about what I got on. Shit. You must be one of them broke motherfuckers if you getting excited about a Coogee sweater. I can do that. Damn. What happened to the what they call it, the chain gang? Okay. What happened to the chain gang? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. What happened to the chain gang? What happened to working in the fields? Do you think that they had to work in the fields? They had to plant some cotton? Do you think it'd be better? Here, a motherfucker on here is better to be in jail than out there in them streets freezing. You's a stupid motherfucker. I can always find a warm spot. Shit. All right, y'all time. And Pastor, you never committed any real crime and still went to jail. The people who commit real crimes need to go to jail. Shit. The time I thought I was going, motherfucker, I had a $150,000 bond. Them motherfuckers thought they could keep me. I said, use a line, motherfucker, to let me get to the phone. I cut your bail money, baby. Shit. You can get out of jail. Yes, I'm finna get out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how much you said the bail is. My ass, I can't stay here with these heathens. All right. Y'all talk me out for the first hour, Instagram. I'm going to take a commercial break and I'm going to bring y'all back. Shit. Woo. Jail. I'm opening up the phone lines when I come back. All right, y'all try out my new site now. Damn, I need me another. I need me another one of them. What you some pads. I hate to go spend another $500-600.
I was
on
helping my
pads.
coworker get her son out of jail.
Shit.
And a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
All right, we're in commercial. Goddamn, I didn't hit this button right here. Woo. Let me blank for a second. I'm sitting here trying to do two things at the same damn time.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy. Is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
All right, we are back. I guess somebody's trying to report my page on Instagram. I'm going in and out. King DeShera, you like the ding-a-ling part of that commercial, huh? Y'all use those advertisers. Okay. I need to get me a bigger table to do all this in. Yeah, I'm about to go over to the church and get one of them long folding tables to do this. Glad to have each of y'all here. Instagram, I'm having a serious problem with y'all dotting in and out. And I guess it's that someone trying to report the page. Damn sure ain't the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi hot and heavy. Tell you what y'all do, y'all can move over to cussingpastor.live. Cussingpastor.live. live. And we can do it there. Mm-hmm. Well, Kansas Sheriff, you call them and get yourself. I'm hoping that this is. Yeah, I see someone just messing with the Instagram page. The hate runs deep. And they don't realize that what you're going to do is make my live page even bigger, because people are going to get tired of it and just move over. So that's what it does when you're reporting, and they're just doing it, just doing it. So we just, there's nothing we do. Are the crooks, the criminals upset? I know it's not the Wi-Fi, so. And Ballard, you had to. And Ballard, are you a local ballot? There's a part of my family that are ballots. I've never seen Instagram do what it's doing now. Well, okay. Yeah, I have a side of my family that's ballots. So we got people that's mad. Because we're talking about crime. and then fucking with the Instagram page. That's the reason I built my own page. That's the reason I built my own page. So when this happens, when Instagram, see, you can't do this on my page. You can't do that on my page. Instagram or Facebook, none of those people own my page. I own my page. I see that there's some tweaking that needs to be done. So what we'll do is, I did my first hour. We will continue this show at 7 o'clock. Let me do some tweaking. And what you do is go to my page. Well, go to my page where the haters can't do nothing. So I'll tell you what. But then they get the satisfaction of saying, well, I did my hour. That's all I'm obligated to do is an hour. I wanted to do more. We will continue this show this evening on the Thaddeus Matthews Show at 7 o'clock. See, one of the days I'm going to get all of you all to go to the other page. Well, T-Mobile, we could do the same thing on the Pastor. They could do the same thing on the Pastor Raw page because it's still Instagram. No, what? Let's come back because I got too much I want to talk about. Let's come back, y'all, this evening at 7 o'clock. I need to do some tweaking on all of these